Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Better Business Bureau here in Wisconsin, not the chapter, just serving Wisconsin. I'm not letting that go. It's Tiffany Schultz, Better Business Bureau. I don't know why you keep coming back.
We have a lot of fun here.
We do. That's what everybody says. That's why they keep coming back. And we're glad to have you here. And we're going to be talking about healthcare open enrollment, some things to look for that might be suspicious as you're getting ready to do these things, some cons. Unbelievable. And this is troubling times because it can be confusing when you're enrolling in any healthcare stuff, Medicare, healthcare coverage. So what should we be looking for as we get ready for this season and trying to spot some of these cons that are out there?
If you're planning on making changes to your healthcare plan this fall or enrolling in Medicare, there's a great online site where you can do it, healthcare.gov and medicare.gov. However, scammers know that this is going to be happening. So what do? They target consumers who may be making changes to their plan, opening a new plan, maybe going on Medicare for the first time. And they'll reach out and they'll call you because these sites can be complicated if you don't know what you're doing on there. And they'll offer help. And that help usually comes with a cost. Not only does that help come with a cost, but they're looking to gain your personal information. So if you're making changes to your plan and somebody reaches out to you unsolicited, that's a big red flag that you're working with a scammer.
This is the most hated phone scam thing that I just, for years, and it still happens that you hear this one. I'll call from Medicare, Medicaid. Like they throw it all in there. And every time I hear it, I'm like, why did I even pick up in the first place? But if there was a message to get through, it's the fact that this is unsolicited, unwanted. And if that isn't enough to be charged to get help in this scenario.
Medicare.gov and healthcare.gov does offer free assistance. The people who are there to help you are called navigators or assisters, but you need to contact them first. They will never reach out to you first.
All right, well, let's dive into some things that we can make sure that we avoid. We kind of dug in a little bit on the reaching out, but anyone who contacts you out of the blue, certainly that's just not going to be there. And if somebody asks you, again, for that payment, not going to be there. What about the free gift? Come on, everything comes with a free gift, right?
Medicare open enrollment is available through brokers too. There's a bunch of different brokers around town, and if you are working with a broker, you don't know this person, you've never done business with them before, if they offer you a sizable gift in exchange for your Medicare number, that should be a red flag that something could be off with that relationship. So before you do business with a company, make sure that you check them out.
All right, and then guarding your government-issued numbers, so important. So we've got to be able to try to spot these things. Not always easy, but you really want to protect those numbers.
You shouldn't be providing those government-issued ID numbers to anybody that you don't know and you don't trust. That includes your Medicare number, your health plan, insurance, your bank account information, your Social Security card. Guard those documents until you know that you're working with a trustworthy individual.
Yeah, that's super important. You don't want those to be tampered with at any cost at all possible. Again, you say go to the official website. Why is it important to go direct and not follow some other third-party link or whatever?
Scammers will reach out with fake links, and they look almost identical to the real site. I do want to stress the real sites again. It's medicare.gov and healthcare.gov. Those are the sites that you should be on if you're enrolling in a plan, but they want to trick you to not only get your financial information, but they want to capture your personal information too. Once they've captured that, if they have enough information, they can steal your identity. And once somebody steals your identity, it's really hard to get underneath from. They can open credit cards in your name, and they can do a lot of damage to your identity. So you want to keep all of this stuff safe and make sure that you're working with those trusted organizations.
Yeah, we kind of always talk about maybe you're going to lose money, you're going to lose this or that. To lose the identity, like, you're right. Once it's out there, and it's going to be hard to retrieve that or without starting over at some point or doing something to adjust that. Reporting it, why is it important to report these scams? Because everybody's like, I hear this 1,000 times a day, Tiffany. Why should I even bother?
Reporting it helps us warn the others in the marketplace what's going on with these scams. Not only can you report a scam to us, but you can look up the scams that are taking place in the marketplace. So bbb.org/scam tracker. It only takes a few minutes to report a scam. It comes to our desks and we're able to get this information out through our media partners and everything that we do at the BBB.
Final question. We talk about these things all the time. Why does BBB still put out this information each and every year?
Unfortunately, scammers just get more creative. They go ahead and scam people with different tricks, different tools up their sleeve. So we need to be on top of it. We need to continue to warn consumers that these scams haven't gone away. They're just going to get more complex and sophisticated as technology allows them to do.
That means people are getting scammed out there, and you need to pay attention. And maybe this is a good refresher, too, just to keep you ahead of the game. All right, if people want to learn more or report, how can they do so?
bbb.org/scam tracker to report. If you're looking for information, bbb.org.
Tiffany, you're the best. Appreciate the time. Check you next time.
Thanks for having me.